Hi friends, I'm so happy you're here today and welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Alyssa and today I'm just going to show you how I make these little expandable envelopes. So this one here is just my practice sample, so it's not decorated or anything, but I'm just going to show you the basic layout. And this one I did tie off with a little piece of fabric that I had. So you can choose to close up your envelope however you would like. You can use ribbon, piece of fabric, sari silk, elastic, Velcro dots, whatever you have. So I just used a little fabric scrap here to tie this one up. And you know, this is just one of these little envelopes here with the expandable pocket. And then I added 3 more pockets on this side. So it's like one of the envelopes that I used to make a few of my past junk journals that I've shared on my channel here. So if you want to make your own junk journal out of one of those envelopes, but you don't have one, I can show you how to make one. You also can just use this to store embellishments, ephemera, and stickers, things like that. You could even gift this to somebody and just put goodies inside of all of the pockets. Or, I mean, you can even use these inside a junk journal as like an insert. So, I mean, there's just so many ways that you can use one of these little expandable envelopes. So let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial and I will pick out some pretty patterned papers to show you how to make one. First, we're going to just grab an 8.5 by 11 inch piece of cardstock paper. So I'm just using this pink one today. And let's line it up at the 11-inch side. And we're gonna score this at 2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, and 6 3/4. So 2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, and 6 3/4. All right, and then we can go ahead and fold all of our scores over. Now we can put this aside and we're gonna grab one sheet of paper that measures 10.5 by 5 inches. And I'm just going to line this up first at the 10.5 inch side. And we're gonna score this at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 9.5, and 10 inches. So 1/2 inch. You know what, let me turn this over so you can see. So 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 9.5, and 10 inches. And then we're gonna flip this over to the 5-inch side. Let me make sure my pattern is going the right way. Okay, so line this up at the 5-inch side and we're just gonna score this at 1 inch. Okay, so now we can take our scissors and we're just going to be cutting out these 2 little rectangles in the corner here and in this corner here. So right, so now our paper is gonna look like this, and we can go ahead and just fold these scores over as well. So this is gonna be our bigger side pocket, and it's gonna be held this way. I wanted it to go this way because I wanted the whole, like, among the wildflowers to show, but the A got cut off when I scored the sides, but that's okay. So actually for the 2 1/2-inch scores on each right and left side, you want to just fold that like an accordion. I forgot to do that. So fold this score back, and then your second score fold like an accordion. And then what we're gonna do is fold up this 1-inch score at the bottom, and we're just gonna glue that to these little tabs here. So I'm just gonna pop some glue along the sides here. And just fold it right up on top of the other tabs. And you can put that aside, and we're gonna just work on the other 3 pockets. So you're just gonna need 3 sheets of paper that measure 5 inches by 3.5 inches. So here's my 3. And we are going to just score these at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So we want to do both of the short sides and then one of the longer sides. Actually, make sure your print's going the right way. So that's perfect. Let's just do that for all of our papers. And now all we're gonna do is turn these into pockets. So I like to just cut out all of my corners at the bottom. And just fold over the tabs. All right, and then you can just leave your pockets as they are, or I like to add a thumb notch in mine, so you can do that if you'd like. So let's just bring everything back. All right, and we're going to just glue down this big side pocket. So just place it right on this page here. All right, and then we can go ahead and glue our other 3 pockets down. So I kind of just eyeball the placement of these before I glue it down. So maybe I'll leave just like a 1/2 inch at the top. So I'll start with my top pocket first. And my second pocket. And my last pocket. But that's pretty much it for the assembly of this envelope. And then again, you can choose any kind of enclosure that you would like to close this up. I think for this one, I mean, you could even just take the ribbon or fabric scrap here too and just tie it around the whole entire thing. In this one, I put a little hole. Still don't have eyelets, but if you want to just punch a hole in the flap here and put an eyelet and an elastic or a ribbon, that's also fine. So just for this one, I'm going to put my Velcro dots on the lid. I mean, it may close fine with this smaller Velcro dot, but it just depends on how much stuff you put inside of the envelope. And then if you want to, you can decorate the whole entire envelope as well, front and back. Actually, before I put this Velcro dot down, I mean, it's already on it, but I'm just going to take that part of my Velcro dot off. Hopefully it still is nice and sticky, but I'm just gonna cut out a piece of paper to cover this side up. So I just cut out a sheet of paper here that measures 4 inches by 8 1/4, and it'll give you that little border around this paper. You can cut it out to fit perfectly onto that flap if you'd like. But I just like the look sometimes of that extra little border around the pattern paper. And then if you want to cover up your lid, I just cut out this strip of paper that measures 1 3/4 by 8 1/4. If you want to round your corners of your lid as well, you can do that. I think I am going to do that. And then I'm also just going to round these corners of my paper so they match. And we'll just pop that right on top. All right, and then for the back, I have another paper that measures, again, 4 inches by 8 1/4. And again, this is optional. You don't have to cover up the outside of the envelope if you don't want to. I'm just gonna take this extra scrap from that paper along with another extra scrap. Maybe just put like a little label on the front. And I just wrote hello on the front. That's like my go-to word to write. And I'll just place these little flowers like around the label. These little flowers, by the way, are from Michael's. And they will stay on with just like your regular glue that you use. All right, so that's gonna be the outside of the envelope. You can even add more pockets to the back there too. And then here is our inside. And then I did fill up my pockets here just to show you. I've got a little cutout butterfly here. The infamous Project Life cards. And then in my big side pocket, I just stuck this little journal that I made previously, and it's just got plain writing paper inside. So if you just make like a simple little journal like this, or even just like any kind of flat mail can fit inside of here. And I mean, there's so much room inside, so you can put multiple things inside, but that's just an example. And of course, you can always go ahead and embellish all of the pockets on the inside, but you guys know I love to just showcase the pretty paper. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. And that's it for this expanding envelope tutorial with plenty of pockets on the inside. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more crafty fun. And I'll see you all in my next one. Happy crafting, everybody.